There he is, there he is. That is one bull deer right there. Perfect buck to take out.
Yep. There he goes. Oh, he's with the doe. There you go. That's the reason he's right there.
Yeah.
That's the reason he won't run.
Yeah.
I'm back in South Texas, one of my favorite hunts of the year. This is a ranch I've been to a couple of times. In the past, I've taken a lot of what they call management bucks off this place. To me, they were awesome deer, but they were 8-pointers or less. This time I'm down here, I have the opportunity to shoot a trophy buck.
It's mid-December in South Texas, and Alan has been given the go-ahead to try to take 2 mature bucks as part of the ranch's long-term whitetail management program. The duo is pulling out all stops, as well as the rattling horns and grunt tubes for this hunt, because failure is not an option on this whitetail revolution.
There's good deer in here. Holy smokes. Look at that dude. Big old 10. Well, I'm done looking at pictures. Let's go look at the real thing. Yep. Several years ago, I come down on a quail hunt and I met Danny Duff. And we just become the best of friends, and we've hunted together so many times over the years. Although we live 1,200 miles apart, we're like brothers.
I've been guiding down here for about 28 years now, and I absolutely love the country. This is my opportunity to get with one of my good friends, Alan, and we get to go and hunt bucks. Big South Texas bucks.
I'm gonna get in these oak mottes, I'm gonna do some rattling, spotting and stalking. I'm gonna be on the ground chasing these deer, and after all that's over with, we're bringing in Danny's daughter. She's 11 years old. She's gonna kill her first deer. Looks good right in here, buddy.
Yeah, it's a nice little hill. It's open on each side.
Yeah.
Let's get in here by one of these and we'll get next to a tree.
Wind's back in our face too.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down right in here, Alan.
If you have the luxury of having a friend rattle with you, you're the gunman, he's the rattler. If you can get him off away from you, sometimes even 20 feet is all you need, because those bucks are so honed in and so keyed on from where that sound should be coming from that it allows you to move around and get your steady sticks put up to where you can get a shot at this deer as he's coming in. Danny, right here, buck right here. Young 8. Nope, he's too small. Texas is a pretty awesome state. They're kind of leaders in the country when it comes to managing their game herds. They're very strict on age structure of deer. They allow those whitetails to get to the full potential, get to 5.5, 6.5 years old before they take them out of the herd so they can reach their full genetic potential. They're not shooting 3.5-year-old deer down here. Right here. He's right behind that bush. Can you tell, Danny? He's standing right behind this big bush, and I can't see what he has for horns. I can see his body perfect, but I have no idea what he has for horns. He's got a good frame. He's old buck. He's an old buck. And he gives us about a 3-second look, and he takes off running. There he goes. Stop him. Stop him, Danny. I've decided this is a deer I'm gonna shoot. I seen his front view. He was wide, he was tall. He turned sideways. I seen he had a lot of tines. I'm not really sure how many tines that he had. And I'm down on the shooting sticks, ready to shoot this buck. He turns around and looks like a statue and standing there staring at us. Okay, yep, it's a good deer. Here we go. And back into the oaks he goes, and we never seen him again. But it just goes to show you how many mature deer there are in a place that is managed as strictly as this ranch. It was just absolutely amazing to be able to be out there with the deer in their element and experiencing this many mature bucks and knowing, yes, I was disappointed that I didn't kill that deer, but on the other hand, I knew that there was another opportunity just around the corner. Right there, another buck.
It's a nice one. That looks to be about a 3.5-year-old deer. But we're looking for something just a little bigger there, partner.
The advantage to being in this high rack is a lot of these grasses are so tall that you can't see over them. There's some little hills that you don't really realize that are there, and you don't see a lot of the deer. So you jump back up in that high rack and you get elevated another 5 or 6 feet. A lot of times it just opens it up and you can see so many more deer than the driver. And once we spot them, figure out a way to make a stalk. I'm gonna get a little closer. That terrain will allow me.
Just go in there and sneak in a ways.
We get in there, we got this big open field behind us, the wind's right in our face. The deer have to come from in front of us with the wind blowing in our face. There's no way they can smell us. And we get tucked in there and Danny starts rattling.
Right here, Danny, it's coming right up through here. Here comes a buck. Right here, Danny, coming right up through here. Here comes a buck. He's young, there's another deer behind him. He's young too. Here they come. They're all over us.
These two big bucks come out 200-300 yards in front of us, right next to each other, and come all the way across. Danny had shut up, and how well they were able to pinpoint it. They ran in 10-12 yards and they're standing there looking at us. Just such an awesome experience to be able to rattle these two. A mature buck at 12 yards, there's nothing like it in the world.
Oh, why couldn't that have been a couple of big bucks? I mean, they were big bucks, but they were young. I think the one in the back might have been 4.5. Yeah, that buck, and he looked like a pretty good buck right in this mountain right here. If we get in here, we might get a shot at him.
It was getting late in the evening, and Danny and I are trying anything that we can to find a good buck that we want to take. At this point in time, we knew that the big mature bucks were out in this wide open country with their does, keeping everything else away from them.
Danny, right there, right there.
It's a 10-point.
Hold on, he's running.
That's a good deer, Alan.
He's gonna stop. There he is, Danny.
Take him, Alan.
How old is he?
He's at least 5.5. Take him.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, good shot. Oh, he's hit good. Oh, he's hit.
He's going down right there.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Can you
Way to go, brother. What a buck.
I knew he was a big 10-pointer. I knew he was mature, but I had no idea really how big this buck was because everything happened so fast.
Oh, my word.
Oh, look at the heaviness on him.
Unreal. Look how long these tines are.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at the thickness in here.
And this is just absolutely one of the most beautiful bucks I have ever killed. Definitely, by far and away, the biggest buck Danny and I have ever killed together.
Oh, that's a great deer to take, man. I'm so excited for you.
What a deal.